In this video today, I'm going to bring you a deeply disturbing story, a story that is very sensitive and a story that really I cannot believe I'm talking about. Yesterday, I did a video on an Amazon driver trying to break into James Murdoch, the MP's house, and luckily he was there to stop him. Well, today the story I bring you, no one was able to stop this attacker. And in this story, a teenager has been murdered in her own bedroom and a mum is in fighting for her life. Two people, a mother and daughter, in their own house in a remote village, lives have been torn apart. This is disgusting. Is this really the Britain that we live in? I'm going to be sharing you the whole story, all the updates and everything you need to know about this. We are True Brit Media, the channel that speaks the truth, exposes the truth and lives the truth, and the truth must be heard. And once again, the mainstream media do not want to push this story out. I'm not seeing enough coverage of it. Let me know if you have seen this story before, if this is the first time hearing it from me. But a truly deplorable story. Our hearts, our thoughts, our prayers are with the victim, a mother who's had her daughter taken away from her, but also fighting for her own life, the family, the residents, the community. This is shocking. I really cannot believe this story. You're not even safe in your own home now, people, let alone the streets. I just want my Britain back. So make sure you hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel and get in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. We need to share this story about so people know the truth that's going on in Britain today. Here is the story then. Let's get straight into it. Let's not mess around here. Let's get straight into it. Again, the title is from the Wales Online. So this is one place where I've been able to find it. It's got a little bit of coverage here. It says, everything we know as girls stabbed to death in quiet street. I mean, that is quite a chilling article in itself. In a quiet street, you know, they're probably not used to this sort of thing. Police remained at the scene throughout Thursday following a shocking incident in Blackwood. And you can see there the police outside the home from that side. Let's go on. It says a murder investigation has been launched after a mother and daughter were stabbed at a home in a quiet residential street. A 17-year-old girl was pronounced dead at the scene, and her mother, 38, remains in hospital with serious injuries. Gwent Police has since launched a murder investigation following the report of two assaults in Wheatley Place in Cefn Forest near Blackwood, Caerphilly. An 18-year-old man from Newbridge has been arrested on suspicion of murder and attempted murder, and he remains in police custody at this time. Police say they're not looking for anyone else in the connection with the incident. So we're talking about an 18-year-old has committed this. An 18-year-old has murdered someone and attempted to kill someone. Who knows over what? My guess is this a random attack? Probably not. 18-year-old, a 17-year-old teenager, maybe it's to do with a relationship of some sort. You know, again, this is all speculation, but surely this is not a random attack. And that's what worries me and scares me, is that how can an 18-year-old get himself to this state in life and is attacking someone innocent in their house, a mother and daughter? And of course, the mother is fighting for her life, and at the moment it's still only attempted murder, but we will see and have to keep an update on that. Let's continue. Emergency service response. Officers, including firearms officers, as a precaution, attended the property around 7:15 a.m. on yesterday morning after reports two people sustained serious injuries. Paramedics from the Welsh Ambulance Service and Welsh Air Ambulance were also in attendance. A spokesperson for Gwent Police said a 17-year-old girl from Cefn Forest was pronounced dead at the scene. Her family have been informed, and specially trained officers will be allocated to support them throughout the investigation. A second person, a woman aged 38, also from Cefn Forest, is currently receiving treatment in hospital. An 18-year-old man from Newbridge was arrested on suspicion of murder and attempted murder. He is currently in police custody. A Welsh ambulance person said they had sent two ambulances, one high acuity response unit and two operations managers to the scene. A spokesman for the ambulance service said advanced critical care support was delivered by the Emergency Medical Retrieval and Transfer Service in two Wales Air Ambulance charity helicopters. A Wales Online reporter described how two police officers were guarding the door of a semi-detached house behind a police cordon. Crime scene officers in white overalls were going in and out of the house as part of the investigation, while an officer with a police dog was searching the area cordoned off at the front of the property. Two teenage girls, one being visibly upset, were seen to have approached the officers at the police cordon, which remained in place throughout the day. As officers spoke to a woman who appeared visibly upset, another neighbour said they didn't realise something had happened until they saw a number of police vehicles at Wheatley Place. You can see again the police here and dogs. The local community left shocked. Blackwood Town's Mayor, Councillor George Efford, said the Town Council sends its sincere condolences to the family at this absolute terrible time. This is a tragic loss of life, and such violence will never be condoned within our community. One neighbour who lives asked not to be named, said they were woken up by the sound of the air ambulances. He said he looked outside and see helicopters land on the grass in the centre of the circular row of the houses. He described the scene as chaos with emergency services at a property. It's usually a very quiet area. You don't expect something like this to happen on your doorstep, he said. People walking their dogs at Blackwood Showground just off Wheatley Place were shocked when they saw the cordon. It's really quiet. We don't know what happened. One neighbour said the news of a 17-year-old girl died was awful and really shocking. And the police have confirmed they're not looking for anyone else, as they have made an arrest. We understand that reports of this nature can be concerning. It is likely that residents will see an increased number of officers in the area while we carry out further inquiries. And their usual spiel about that. So it's shocked the community. It's shocked the neighbourhood. They have an arrest. No description, which is something we always want to know, the description. But there has to be a link. A place like this, random attacks don't happen. But again, the lack of coverage of this story. An 18-year-old now facing the rest of his life behind bars. Well, you would expect to, but you never know of this judicial service. A mother who's lost her daughter, a mother fighting for her life. It's just sickening. It's absolutely sickening. And I just wonder, again, how will this shape the community? How will this shape Britain? Because I'm going to go back to it. In your own house. Like, not even in the streets, not even in your own house. No one's safe. Bolting up our doors, tighter security. At night now, make sure, please, check your doors, check your windows, keep yourself safe. I can't believe I'm saying this. Britain used to be a place where you could leave your car doors open, you could leave your front doors open. You were in a safe community looking out for each other. Now you need bolts, padlocks, high security, dogs, weapons by the side of your house ready or in your house ready. It's crazy. But it has been announced that the girl who was stabbed to death in her bedroom was actually someone called Lainey Williams. And, yeah, a young girl who's lost her life. That's the images going around. And again, when we do these sort of stories, we have to remember this is a victim. This is serious. And someone so young, so much ahead of them, has had their life taken away. We'll see what happens with the charges, the murder and attempted murder, and hopefully justice will be served. A shocking story. Let me know if you've heard this story before or if this is the first time you've heard it. Thank you to everyone who's watching. Let's share this around. Let's make sure this story gets out there. I'm out of here. Ta-da.